Deep in the heart of the scorching desert of Central Australia, there lies a tale of adventure, gold, and tragedy. It is the story of Harold Lasseter and his elusive quest for a fabled gold reef. Lasseter's journey, spanning over several decades, has become the stuff of legend in Australia. In this video, we will unravel the mysteries surrounding Lasseter's lost reef, exploring the conflicting accounts, the ill-fated expeditions, and the enduring fascination that continues to capture the imagination of prospectors and adventurers to this day. In 1897, Harold Lasseter, a determined and rugged prospector, stumbled upon what he believed to be a vast gold reef in the remote and desolate corner of Central Australia. However, it would be another 14 years before he could gather enough funds to mount an expedition to explore the potential riches of his discovery. Tragically, the harsh desert conditions proved insurmountable, forcing Lasseter and his companions to abandon their mission and narrowly escape with their lives. Undeterred by this setback, Lasseter immediately began organising a second expedition. It took him until 1930 to secure the necessary financing, but once again, the unforgiving desert thwarted his efforts. Every member of Lasseter's party perished, leaving him alone with just 2 camels. Eventually, he succumbed to sand blindness and starvation, meeting his tragic end in a cave where he had sought shelter. Lasseter's accounts of his discovery and subsequent expeditions are shrouded in ambiguity and contradiction. In 1929, he wrote a letter claiming to have found the gold reef 18 years earlier, near the western edge of the Petermann Mountains. However, he provided a different story in 1930, stating that he had stumbled upon the reef as a young man while travelling from Alice Springs to the West Australian goldfields. These conflicting versions of events have led to speculation about the authenticity and location of Lasseter's lost reef. In 1930, amidst the Great Depression, Lasseter managed to secure private funding of approximately £50,000 for a new expedition to relocate the elusive gold reef. This venture was unique for its time, as it featured motorised vehicles and an aircraft. Accompanying Lasseter were experienced bushmen, engineers, and a pilot. The group set off from Alice Springs in July 1930, with Lasseter as their guide. However, Lasseter proved to be a difficult and vague companion, and the expedition faced numerous logistical challenges and physical hardships. Upon reaching Mount Marjorie, Lasseter claimed that they had strayed too far north from the search zone. Frustrated by Lasseter's behaviour, the leader of the expedition decided to abandon the mission, parting ways with Lasseter at Ilbilba. Undeterred, Lasseter continued his solitary trek with the help of a dingo shooter named Paul Johns and his camels. In a moment of excitement, Lasseter returned to camp one day with concealed rock samples, claiming to have rediscovered the gold reef. However, he refused to reveal its location, leading to a heated confrontation with Johns. Eventually, Johns left Lasseter alone in the desert, doubting his sanity. Lasseter's fate was sealed as he wandered the unforgiving sands, succumbing to malnutrition and exhaustion. The news of Lasseter's disappearance spread, and a search was launched by the Eclipse Gold Expedition to locate both Lasseter and his elusive gold reef. In March 1931, Bushman Bob Buck discovered Lasseter's emaciated body in a shallow grave, buried by the local Aboriginal people. Lasseter's personal effects were also found, shedding light on his desperate struggle for survival. The controversy surrounding Lasseter's burial continued for years, with conflicting accounts of who had reburied his body and where. Eventually, his remains were relocated to the Alice Springs Memorial Cemetery, but the exact location of his elusive gold reef remained a mystery. Geologists have offered differing opinions on the existence and potential of gold-bearing areas in the region where Lasseter claimed to have found his reef. In 1931, geologists T. Blatchford and H. W. B. Talbot inspected the Petermann and Rawlinson ranges, but their assessment deemed the area unpromising. In contrast, a 2014 study by geologists W. D. Meyer, H. M. Howard, and R. H. Smithies suggested that the southern part of Lasseter's search area could potentially contain gold deposits similar to the Bushveld complex in South Africa. Despite these assessments, the allure of Lasseter's lost reef persists among Australian prospectors. The legend of the reef has become deeply ingrained in the country's folklore, inspiring books, songs, and films that continue to capture the imagination of the public. Lasseter's tale has captivated storytellers and filmmakers, leading to its depiction in various forms of media. In 1934, a subplot featuring Lasseter's Reef was incorporated into the film Strike Me Lucky. His tragic fate was also reimagined in the movie Wrangle River in 1936. Over the years, numerous songs have been written about Lasseter and his quest for gold, immortalising his story in music. In recent years, documentary filmmakers have tackled the mystery of Lasseter's lost reef. The 2013 documentary feature Lasseter's Bones delves into the life and legend of Harold Lasseter, following the filmmaker's attempts to locate the fabled reef. The film explores the complexities of the Lasseter mystery and accompanies Lasseter's son, Bob, on his final desert expedition in search of his father's lost gold. The story of Lasseter's lost reef is a tale of adventure, tragedy, and the enduring allure of hidden treasures. Harold Lasseter's relentless pursuit of his elusive gold reef in the Australian desert captivated the nation and continues to fascinate prospectors and adventurers to this day. Though the exact location of the reef remains a mystery, the legend of Lasseter's lost reef lives on, inspiring countless imaginations and fueling the dreams of those who dare to venture into the unexplored wilderness of Central Australia.